I didn't know that Immonie, legendary Immonie, I didn't know that Immonie was an extravaganza. Honey. I also didn't know that she had her reassignment either. But she revealed both on the Femme Queen Crazy Sexy Cool podcast, honey. Yes, she's there, honey. Not only did she tell us that she was extravaganza, because in my whole knowledge of ballroom history, she's the only second black extravaganza that I could think of ever in life, period. But Imani's going to tell... I didn't even know she was an Orrici, for real. That's a whole nother conversation. Well, I guess this is this conversation. Because, honey, she tells the story about how she transitioned and why she transitioned from Orrici to extravaganza. Honey, yes, she did tell that story, honey, to them people.
They do. Yeah. That's true.
What made you go to travel? Like, what made you like switch?
So, it wasn't about me switching because I didn't really like just abandon Orrici. There was a little differences. If you want me to elaborate, I can.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I asked.
So,
I mean, she said you had an issue with the leaders or anything.
She wanted to get the tea, basically. We want the tea.
We got into.
You just coming out the gate with it.
I was involved in a car accident. Me and my baby Zaza. She walks woman's face. We was involved in a car accident. After the accident, you know, when you're the driver, you're responsible for everybody's life. And I feel like after that, you were supposed to make sure we was okay, which he didn't. You know, I did embrace them after that. After the accident, I embraced both of them. We got an Uber to check into a hotel room over the night. The next morning, whatever. Well, I'm lifting off stuff. We did smoke a blunt that night, whatever. And the next morning, you know, we supposed to be in VA. He has his little 420, you know, me and Zaza, we out until we get out there. Now, even though that's minor stuff, he went to smoke his blunt by himself.
This is one of the leaders?
No, this is one of the members. This is where everything unravels from, okay?
Okay.
Now, he's supposed to be Omari's cousin, okay? And this is what I mean, like, stop claiming people as your family, and then when things hit the fan, that's my friend, I don't know what's going on. So, long story short, we got into the accident.
That always happens.
We left. Everything was good at the ball, you know. We made it there safely. He stayed back there, and the car was total, whatever.
So y'all went to a ball after?
To VA. We was on the way to VA. So he dozed off in the car. So, you know, when I'm waking up screaming like, oh my God, Simon, like, blah, 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 blah. That's what happened. But he didn't go to Virginia with us. His car was total, so he wound up staying out there. That was Friday night. So Saturday, after the function, after the ball in Virginia, he sent a text message in a group saying like, oh, fuck all y'all fake ass bitches. Everybody in this house and no one checked on me.
Tough.
Right? Now, that's normal feeling because I felt the same way when it happened that no one was calling us whatever. But you have to keep in mind that they don't hardly know us like that. And it could be overwhelming having random people you don't know all in your business calling you or texting you crazy. Right? So he sent a text message and I'm just like, wait, like, what's going on?
Girl, I want to get to the part where y'all went to the ball. Like y'all went to the ball after
I'm stuck there. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you still went to the ball? That's what I'm saying.
We went to the ball because they was kept, you know, that they're calling him because he has the liquor in his car. So of course they're calling him, want to know where the motherfucking drinks is at, right? So he's going off like, oh, they're calling me. He's like, oh, Bugs and them are calling me about liquor and I worried about my life. So I told him, Jesus. Well, if they're only worried about the liquor and I worry about your life, don't motherfucking answer the phone. Period. Right?
Facts.
Q came. Thank you, Q. I love you. Q came and got me. He drove us back to Virginia. Even though I was not feeling okay. You know what I'm saying? I was a little sore and stuff, but I'm like, you know what? Because I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier up. I'm like, let me soldier up.
From New York.
Do what I have to do, and that's what I did. Now, when I went to the hospital, because I tried to avoid that when the night that happened, because you know you're hysterical and you just want to be somewhere safe when something like that happens. Right. So that happens. We got to the ball. I won. Shout out to the people in VA. I won for the 1,200.
Come on, 1,200.
And when we leave, we go back to New York. So comes Monday, after I go to the hospital to get checked out, they told me that I'm going to need physical therapy. Oh, wow. So you know, when you go to the hospital, they want to know for the insurance of the car stuff. So I reached out to him several times. No response from him. So I'm like, well, let me reach out to Omari since that's his cousin. I reached out to Omari. And Omari hit me with that, like, he don't know what's going on.
Oh, he don't know him,
So,
basically.
of course, I'm frustrated, because I'm like, hold up, nigga, you supposed to be my motherfucking husband. You let this motherfucker play with me?
Wait, your husband?
Oh,
your kid. Okay.
Her gay husband, you know.
Girl, I don't know.
So,
Look.
Her gay husband.
Everything's been going on. Everything moved on. So, long story short, Bugs wanted him back in the house to walk. Best dress.
I get what you're saying.
So I guess he sat some boy named
Imani, we need the Letitia
Can
Reed.
I give it to them?
Yeah.
She basically saying that they care more about it's no integrity basically.
Yeah.
Like they care more about the win than actually the situation, because she went through a situation with someone that was in the house and he should have been put out the house basically. He left or whatever. I don't know.
He left. He
or he got kicked out. He tried to come back and they wanted him because
how I decided to leave is because after the ball, like the team illness I had, they wanted to have a meeting, right? So we have a meeting, and it goes to everyone bashing me. So one of the members, Primo, he's my son now.
Primo, he's in cat.
He's going off like, oh, you know, I guess it's everyone bash Immonie. He's like, oh, you've been gone for 4 months, and you just come back with a larger than life attitude,
bitch.
And I'm just like, I've never had that. I've never ever given larger than life attitude. For anyone that knows me knows that. So I had to explain to him, like, no, I was in a car accident, recovering, doing physical therapy, out of work for 4 months, not getting compensated on anything. No one checked on me to make sure I was okay.
It's just ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? So the girl Zaza, she's in the house too. She's a young girl in college. She's not even supposed to be out there really. Her mother only knows that she's with Omari. What if that girl lost her life? What if I lost my life? So she didn't issue no apologies or nothing, okay? So the reason why they wanted him back in the house. I told Bugs I'll think about it because I'm at dinner. I don't want to talk about him right now. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he took that as an okay to have him back in the house. So when they had him come to a practice when I was at work, Zaza texted my phone saying, oh, really, mother, these are kind of choices you're making. You have this boy come here without letting me know? Oh. And I'm like, wait, what boy?
Oh, so it's the integrity.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like so we're going to get this week.
We're going to wrap it up for
yeah. So let's do, it's 2 sides to every story. We don't have the other person here, but basically what Asia's, said, you boiled it down to or whatever, how you felt like disrespected. Yeah, underappreciated and disrespected in the moment. What y'all think about the realness category? Since y'all are rulers of the realness category, what do y'all feel about the realness category today?
I'm going to let them have that realness category conversation as, honey, again, shout out to the Femme Queen Crazy Sexy Cool podcast. Honey, yes, if you've been looking at me up in the box, I have been a little distracted, but it's all good. Honey, we going to get through this live, honey. That's Immonie's story. What can I say? It definitely made me look at the house of Orrici, like it put a little stain on them. But up until this incident, I think that they had been a pretty spotless house. The underdog house. The battle cat house. So it's okay. If this story is true, I don't think it's enough to cancel the house of Orrici. I think that it was a traumatic situation, a traumatic incident, and there were a lot of factors, and I'm sure a lot of nuance. And like Temper said, there's always multiple sides to a story like that. There were multiple people involved. But honey, I was on Mother Badu's, honey, I was on Immonie's page, honey, and seen her and Josephine, honey.
This is Josephine. You're with Miss Color Cups right now. Say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
You know, the people say that you've been acting up lately.
Oh, yeah, I've been acting up lately,
and you know
but I'm okay now.
That's not right. Don't do that.
I'm okay now, so.
Say sorry to Snooki and them. Say sorry.
Snooki already knows I'm sorry.
Because my twin said he tired of your shit.
Which twin?
Snooki.
Oh, Snooki knows I'm okay.
He don't put his hands on ladies.
Snooki said I'm good.
But he called me, I had to whoop your ass, okay? What happened?
Snooki, she started with me. I don't give a fuck.
She don't gotta give a fuck. Now, this my girl. So let the people know about Josephine. Who is Josephine? You know, because people have it misconstrued.
I'm the legendary iconic viral sensation TikTok live queen.
You do advocacy work.
I do advocacy work also.
Don't know that about you. You have to let them know that. You know
I do political work. I advocate for people. I get them housing. I advocate for people. I do volunteer work, outreach work, get people tested and all that. I do a lot of work in the community volunteer.
So you really a Mugler?
I also got arrested in the Black Lives Matter movement.
Are you a Mugler or you coming to my house, bitch?
No, actually Mugler's called me.
Because I'm an Xtravaganze.
They need to have a house meeting. Any house
but I don't know you could be
any house that wants me, before you take me into your house and before you claim me as your house member at a ball, think about it twice. Don't call me as a Mugler, making people think I'm a Mugler. Don't call me as an Ebony or any other type of house unless you're going to have a house meeting with me, unless you're going to vote me in your house, and unless you're going to treat me right.
Give you that from queen experience. You ain't no kitten. Bitch, you a whole feline in the cage all the way to come out. Let them know.
And not only that, y'all better bring me together if y'all want me to be in
you gotta meet them halfway now. Come on now.
I can meet y'all halfway, but start me off.
If they gonna sponsor you, you gotta be rock socking.
I can meet y'all halfway, but start me off.
I see all these foreigners. I'm like, hold on, nobody snatch my little phone, trying to run off. But we gonna go for a run.
Immonie and Josephine are a key cackle, honey. Yes, honey. I love to say it. Honey, Josephine was like, I don't give a huh. Honey, Josephine said, I don't care. Hi.